that I were not a speaker, but a mirror. So you could see yourselves right now, because really we have the most beautiful view, I think, of this ballroom, of the passion, of the belief, of the purpose, of the peace that you live in the work that is done by IPE, and the collaboration between so many of us that are lucky to call India our home for a period of our lives. I often say, if you want to see the future, come to India. If you want to feel the future, come to India. And if you want to work on the future, come to India. And I have the great privilege of being able to do that every single day as a leader of the United States mission. I would have come just for IPE, but whenever you have Amitabh Kant here, my dear friend, he's not only a great force for good in India, but as we saw in the G20, the most successful ever under his leadership. We now feel more that it is do desh, and there is ek dil, one heart. Those of us who are ballroom regulars don't usually get to come to a hotel ballroom anymore these days and be as moved as we were seeing these women come up here today. And I want to thank you too for being an organization, and let me say this as a man, not just putting the burden on my sisters, that you have here a panel, certainly when the two of us get off the stage, that is gender balanced. In fact, we have a new policy, this is for all the Indian groups out there that are inviting us to come, that if you have a full male panel, some people call them a manel, we won't come and participate. In other words, we want to make sure that whenever we sponsor something and participate in something, we don't just give lip service to the idea of gender equity, but we try to embody that. And IPE has done that so beautifully here today and stirred my heart in looking at the stories of the women that we are privileged to work with alongside you and the government of India to further health, equality, to further the idea that economic opportunity shouldn't be defined by your gender or your geography or the wealth of your parents, but by the dreams in your heart.